Alright, Assalamu alaikum. Uneza here, and today I wanted to talk something about why I wasn't like much present lately in the group. I know I was like in I think from August to um, August to November, I was like so much present in this group, and I was always posting, and we were having like a huge engagement, and everyone there was like so much excitement in the group, and there was so much going on, and everybody was getting so much like amazing results, and it was such a fun community. But then it actually got like dead, and I know like a lot of credit for making it dead goes to me, since I was like I wasn't at all motivated to post something and stuff like that. But and today I'm going to share with you the reason, and I think I'm not like sharing anything for myself. I'm sharing it because I really want you guys to not do what I did. Okay, so the reason was that I was okay. So we were starting this group, what we had in mind was we saw that there are some communities like for freelancers and work from home people, or any other communities like Pakistani communities on Facebook. They have they are men and women both. So what happens is that sometimes when girls actually it actually happened to me as well. Then I posted something. I wanted to hire somebody, and I said it clearly that I want to hire a girl. So there was so much of like abuse from men. Like, you won't believe it, somebody actually called me feminist and racist. Like, racist, I mean, he didn't have good English vocabulary, but well, I was called a racist and a feminist. I like all of people. Okay, so okay, I discussed that with my mom, my brothers, my sisters. Everybody knows that I was called a racist, and but there was just so much abuse. Like, they literally wanted to crush me or something, like crush my reputation. But alhamdulillah, I had like tons of people who already knew me on that platform, so they actually went ahead and gave comments that stop calling Neza that, and she's like blah blah blah. So my point is that I know it can be uh, tough to speak yourself out in communities where like men are like such kind of men are present, right? And even I know there are communities, like Pakistani communities, where it's only girls, but they are more dominated. Like, the way I've seen it, they are more dominated with whining. Like, uh my husband did that, my like in-laws are doing this to me, and all of that. Like, well, I understand that this is life, these things happen, and these are part of life. We can't like ignore them or pretend like it's not there. But what I feel is that instead of just going and whining about it, if you think about and consider what's your mistake, or what's like how can the situation be handled, that is the better way to handle such kind of situations. Like, because if you just whine about it, people are just going to give their their viewpoints, and at the end of the day, we all have different like mindset, and we should do what actually um, is best for our scenario, and not like because somebody with such experience said so, so I should do that. No, it shouldn't be the case. Well, whatever. My point was, we, Emin and me, really wanted to have a community which was intended to empower, um, and support and motivate and guide, um, women, Pakistani women, obviously, to like do something with their lives instead of wasting it on like social media or TV or whatever. Like, uh, if we were born with a purpose. If like I was born, and my family is like my we are 8 siblings, so my parents already have like, just a second, I'm moving too much, so this laptop is also moving with me. So I should move it away from me. Okay, so yeah, I was saying my parents already have like, if even if I'm not here, my parents already have like, 7 more siblings. So why was I born? If I wasn't born, like, Pakistan already had like a lot of population. If I wasn't born, like, world already had so much of population. Why was I born? I was born with a purpose. Okay, and each one of you was born with a purpose. But what we are doing is, we are just wasting our time on like social media or TV or whatever. And at the end of the day, we have like tons of excuses, because all of these events or situations or people, life isn't how I would have, like, made it or something like that. But the truth is that all these situations we are put in, all these, the um, the people we face, like anything, like somebody did bad to you, they are just there to make us stronger. Okay, if we handle them correctly, we'll only be stronger and stronger day by day. Okay, so our idea was to support women, because since the um, groups or communities where men and women are both like together, men start to judge you, or like they start abusing you, or the stuff like that. So yeah, we wanted a community only for women, not because I'm a feminist, not because I want women to do everything that man is doing. No, men have their responsibilities, women have their responsibilities. So I'm nobody who would say that women should do everything that man is doing. No, not at all, I'm not. No, if you think I'm like that, no way. Yeah. Okay, so um well, but women shouldn't waste their time. Like, if your responsibility is to take care of your kids and house, that doesn't mean you, like, you should be like always like, oh, my kids are like that, my husband is like that. If your husband is like that, if your kids are like that, or your like in-laws are like that, think about it, why Allah put you in that situation, and act according to that. Because guess what, Allah can never be unjust. Like, if you're saying that my life is like that, and I don't deserve it, it means we are saying that Allah is unjust. Oh, can we like, no way. Oh my god, that can't be. So if we are put in a situation, so it is meant to either make us stronger, or it is meant to actually like test us. Are we still are we like, are we still happy or grateful to Allah for all his blessings, even if we are facing something, you know or are we patient enough? So yeah, so we actually need, but still we need some support. We are all human beings. I've been given like lots of support from my family and my friends, and some mentors. So yeah, the my point of this video was to okay, why I stopped posting. Because yeah, when we um, made this group, our goal was, we actually discussed this, that even if one girl um, get a very good result out of our struggles, like we have been making videos, we have been giving challenges, we have been giving like a calendar. We had before, we even had this challenge where Zara actually won, and she had the Avon Cosmetics gift. And like we've been sharing also other people's videos and articles, and if we come across any opportunities, we are sharing that. So all the work we are doing, our intention was to like even a single person benefits from it, it would be like our success, like all our hard work has been paid off. So what happened was, it worked. Like we have a lot of people, at least 15, 10 to 15, who've been like saying thank you, thank you, thank you, like your struggles are paying off. Like we are motivated, just being present in your group, we are so much motivated that we are doing so much in our lives. Like whatever their goals are, it's not supposed to be business or freelancing or anything. It can be anything you want to achieve in your life. Okay, even it's your fitness, but you need motivation to get fit and keep on going. So what happened, yeah, so once I started seeing the results, I was like, wow, amazing. Like people are like getting the goals, and my goal, our goal, my and Emma's goal have been achieved, and that's it. Like within my heart, I was like, wow, it's done, right? My goal was to affect life of one girl, but like lots of lives have been affected. So wow, we are done. Okay, so our support has been like, some people actually hired me to you know build their businesses, like the foundation of their businesses, and some just use the free stuff that we've been giving off. So definitely it depends upon your efforts, like how much results are you getting. And also definitely if you hire me, I'm like available to you like full time. So obviously that support is stronger and better, because we are like taking calls, and um, you are giving me like, this is on it, okay, this is have been done, so give me like the review, like what can be done better, or stuff like that. But obviously in a group, and like that's different, but still people are getting like amazing results, and I'm so happy about that. Okay, once those results were like I saw those results, I was like, okay, like everybody's getting good results, and okay, my task is done. So although I wanted to affect lives of other girls as well, but I didn't have that motivation, because the goal was achieved. Now in February, I started thinking like, no, it shouldn't have been like that. It should have been better. Like I can, if I can affect lives of 10 people, then I can also affect lives of 100 people. So why should I keep hold myself back? Like why am I doing it? Okay, why have I stopped posting? Like I was the clear reason was I had no motivation. So what I did was, I now have another goal of affecting 100 lives. Okay, and I have this in mind, that once I have achieved that goal, I would go ahead with 1,000 lives. Okay, so the idea is, do not ever like stop doing what you're doing only because you have achieved one of your goal. That is the whole idea. Okay, like I have got struggles. I've got lots of struggles. Like I faced tons of things in life, but um why I want to actually um um like support you guys is because I know that when I was struggling in life, I wish I had some support. And I know some people who are like, they have their family issues and they discuss it with me, and I'm really very happy to help them out. Like, obviously not in the group, they message me and stuff, but I'm really really happy to help. Like, obviously I can't take away their problems, but uh, nobody can take away anybody's problems, but we can support each other. We can give better advice, even if not advice, then just good, like words that hey, like, be strong. And I'm not just saying that I'll tell you be strong. It's just like, oh, please go away, Neza, be strong, you're telling me. But I would tell you what happened to me. Like, I've seen a lot of struggle in life. That's why I'm here to support. So I would give you another example of another person, and I will tell you that okay, things turned out well, or if even if they don't, Allah's there. So, and for you guys, like, one thing I really really wanted to share here was like, some of you are like, okay, I cannot have goals because I have this situation in my life, and like my spouse is like this, or my children are like this, or I have this kind of um, in-laws or whatever. I have two clients. One is married and one is not married. Okay, they both like consulted me for like have laying foundation for their business. So they both have like worst kind of scenarios. Like, they are in worst kind of situations. I cannot even, I want to obviously share it's their like secret. I won't be sharing anybody's secrets, but trust me, the one who is married is like, what she's facing, it gives me like shivers. How is she even living? Trust me, it's such a big, whenever I think about it, I get like scared, like how is she even living? Because she is facing like the worst kind of situation, like imaginable. Like, seriously, I'm like, uh, she's facing, I don't even want, like, I don't even want to talk about what she's facing. Like, I don't even want to think about what she's facing, because it's like the worst kind of situation you can ever be in. Trust me. But still, she has her reasons to have an online business, like a business, just a business. Okay, she has her reasons to have a business of her own. And although she is like in a worse kind of situation, and she doesn't have like a time for herself, like no, um, sometimes she can work only 5 minutes a day, and some days she does have time like for 1 hour or something. But she's still using the tiniest bit of time she has, because she is not uh, she is not an excuse maker. Okay, if you are wasting your time on social media or on TV, or just lying around doing nothing and still complaining, then it's your fault that you are wasting your time. It's none other's fault. Even if you are in worst kind of situations, Allah can give you that much of courage if you are just ready to put your time and effort in the right direction. Just you should just have some goals to get, like that girl I talked about. She has some goals, she want to achieve those goals. So no matter what the life is giving her, no matter what kind of situation she is in, she is still making progress. And whenever I talk to her, she's like, no, 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 I'm not doing that well. But I know that she's doing so well, because I know people who have got like everything, and they are always whining. They are always like, oh my god, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have blah 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 blah. So they are like always whining when I see they got every luxury of life. Like they've got best parents, best um family, everything. And the people who don't have those things, they are doing so damn well, and still they are not like 100% satisfied, because their goals are huge, their goals are much bigger. And these are the ones who are going to get something amazing out of their lives. The ones who are making excuses, the ones who are whining about the little things, or even if bigger things, man, even if bigger things happen, you just need to trust Allah. That's it. Because at the end of the day, it's Allah who is like gonna decide what's given to you, what's given to me. Okay, and if you are thinking like, yeah, this girl, she's just talking crap, she doesn't know how it feels. Okay, I know how it feels. I've faced like a million things in my life. I don't want to talk about them, just because I don't feel like it's something that hasn't been happened to anybody else, because Allah is like testing everyone all the time. So my tests have been obviously have been given to other people as well. But I do know that when I was struggling with them, I was like, my whole world was crashing. Even like last week, I faced like something unimaginable. I could never think about doing that to somebody, what somebody did to me just last week. It was horrible. It was I was on the verge of like almost losing everything. I put like 2 years of mine. I've put 2 years of mine in something, and that the person was threatening me to. What she was threatening me was could have taken like those 2 years of struggle from me. It was horrible. I cannot tell you how I felt that when she like threatened me to do like something. But at that time, I didn't like start crying. Like although I was shivering, I was actually shivering. Seriously, I didn't go and whine about it. I thought about it, and I was like, I should just consult somebody who is experienced in this situation. And I just did that. I called somebody like Alhamdulillah, like that somebody was there to talk to me and guide me. And like he was there to guide me because I've been always there when he needed some assistance. So that's why he was there for me, like when I needed. So but Alhamdulillah, I got over that situation, because if I started crying, if I had started crying, or I started whining in groups, or do something stupid, or just think that it's happening to me, I'm not blessed, or like why is this happening to me, Lord, or if I had done something like that, I could never have dealt with that situation. So again, I'm not here to whine. Like that situation has been dealt with, and I'm still there's still a chance that a particular girl will come back and start threatening me again, or do something stupid. But I know that I need to be proactive, I need to be prepared. So guys, just be proactive, be prepared for whatever is come. Like if you are fearful about that such a situation will arise, So be prepared for it beforehand, that if okay, certain situation will arise, what will I do? Instead of fearing, oh my god, that will happen and then I'll lose everything and then something will happen, blah 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 blah. Instead of doing that, just be proactive. If you are and if you want something in your life, just start doing like small things every day, so that at the end of like 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, you will have something you don't have today. If you think that you're going to sit there and all of a sudden you're going to get something, it's like you must be kidding. If I have like a business and I know a lot of things and I'm guiding people and I'm doing this live stream, it's not a live stream, it's a recording, but whatever I'm doing, it's not because I've been sitting in my couch all day and doing nothing. If I were like scrolling on social media or watching TV all day, I would be like a depressed person, nothing more than that. Okay, so like I would like to wind it up. I've been talking so much, but I know this is very useful for each and every one of you. So I would like to wind up by saying that if you like hate your life today, like if you dislike whatever you have in your life at this moment, if you don't start doing something about it, you will end up like, if you dislike your life today, you will end up hating your life, like literally hating it 10 or 5 years from now. Trust me, you would. And then you will have more excuses, you will have a lot of more people to blame your failures to. So don't do it. Take charge today. I'm not saying to start fighting people or to like break up your relationships or like stop caring about anybody. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying to just take care of your mind, take care of your whatever the situation. Start having goals. Whatever the smallest of time you have in the day for yourself, start spending that time wisely on that on that goal or on that dream or whatever. Like just do one thing, only one thing. Okay, only one thing. Trust me, if you do this, you will have like best kind of results from today. Okay, from now, from just now, start watching your patterns. Okay, for example, like you, when you get up, okay, what do you do throughout your day? How are you using your time? Because time is like most precious thing. It's more precious than money, because money can be earned back, time cannot be earned back. Okay, you have limited time. There is limited time for every one of us in the world, but there is unlimited money that can be earned if you spend time wisely. And okay, I'm not here to talk about money earning. So about time, just watch your patterns. What do you do the entire day? Okay, I'm not saying never watch TV, but limit it. Okay, like okay, on the weekends go ahead and watch as much of TV as you want, but for every day, or maybe have a time slot. For half an hour I'm going to be on Facebook, or for half an hour I'm going to be watching drama or anything. But watch your patterns. Okay, and even if it's not social media and you just lie around and play games or anything like that, you can use that time properly for something else. And if you feel like so much like you have a headache or something like that, do something about that headache. Think about why do you have those headaches. Like there are always reasons. Okay, reason behind everything. There's always a reason. So think about it, and start making better choices. Okay, like for example, if you catch yourself like you are watching your patterns, right? So if you catch yourself doing something over and over and over again, that is not like you can live without it. So stop doing it. Like for me, what I am doing is I'm always there for friends. I'm always there on social media as well, but it's like I have time slots. I have like, okay, I won't use social media, like if I'm scrolling through Facebook, I won't use it for more than 5 minutes. Okay, I also have this like, okay, I do have like time for just chatting and chatting and chatting. But again, when I'm doing my work, I'm not like, at this moment also I don't know where my mobile is. And ask my sisters, they'll tell you I'm always like, where's my mobile? I lost my mobile again. So it happens to me all the time. So yeah, um, just do it. And don't think I'm trying to be trying to post perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm the most imperfect person on this earth. But I love to improve myself, and that's what I'm asking you to do. Just focus on improvement. Don't focus on imperfection. There's nothing in this world that's perfect. Ah, absolutely nothing. Perfect is, I don't know who invented that word. That word isn't like, what's perfect? Nothing's perfect. So just try to improve, just try to be better, and just utilize your time in a better way, because the way you utilize your time is going to define your life. I know, like, I don't know, actually I'm inspired by so many of women who are actually um, who have like 4 or 5 children. They still have like control of their time, their lives. It's not because, it's because they never whined about like their lives and their children and their spouse and their situations. It was because they actually uh, were smart enough to think about how can they improve their situation, how can they improve their how their children behave, or like, because I know children can be like really annoying, but you need to train them. It's like they are like blank paper, and you are the one who is responsible to you know, train them. So, and about spouse, and I'm not obviously married, or like I don't have experience, but I'm watching women who are still doing wonderful even if they have the worst kind of spouse. So it all comes down to how do you handle situations, and how do you handle life, how do you handle your time. The time, it all comes down to time actually, basically. So well, yeah, I got a lot of work to do. I've got a lot of trainings to watch. Like, I'm so excited for those training. It's like it's from a paid program I'm part of. I've got to go watch those videos. I've got to go do some lot of tasks for my business and stuff. But I would love to answer any questions of yours, and I would love to see any hate messages too, because that's part of life. I do get hate messages, and I love them. I love you all, and feel free to post any concern you have in your life, or anything that you think that we can help you out with. We always love supporting you guys. This is why this group is for. If you wanna have a business settled or anything, I'm also there for that support. And well, yeah, I'll see you guys in the group. And please, 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 the challenge is taking forever. Please complete your tasks, guys. Okay, so I'll see you around. Allah Hafiz.